Here's your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good morning, I'm Christine Winter. Here's a look at the top stories we're following for you today. A Huron County man is in jail, accused of hiding in a man's SUV, pulling a knife on him, then forcing him to drive to an ATM. Deputies say Aaron Laycock was wearing a mask and waiting for the victim when he left work on July 12th at an Elkton manufacturing plant. Detectives say the victim was forced to withdraw cash from a bank ATM in Bad Axe and later escape by jumping out of the Chevy Tahoe at an intersection. 2 days later, firefighters found the burning SUV in the middle of a cornfield. Deputies say Laycock was arrested on Friday on 2 felonies and more charges are possible. The Shiawassee County Sheriff's Office says it's received another tip about someone posing as an employee. Deputies say the scammer will call you and say that you're wanted in a prescription fraud case. If you get a call like this, don't give them any personal or financial information. If a deputy, an officer, or trooper ever needs to talk to you, they can give valid information or come to your house if needed. Well, there's a lot of thunder in mid-Michigan this weekend as Bikes on the Bricks continues on the streets of downtown Flint. Saginaw Street is closed for motorcycle parking only. The event kicked off Saturday with a police escort ride with thousands of bikers from all over Michigan. There was also a stunt show, live music, and motorcycle raffles, plus those long rows of custom bikes. Bikes on the Bricks keeps on rolling this morning at 10 with the police competition finals and award show. Now here's Stone with a check of your forecast.
Well, yesterday wasn't the nicest day ever, and today may continue at times, but we're definitely going to see some more sunshine here through this morning. As we head into your afternoon, our highs will be back into the mid-60s, but I do want to say, if we can see heavier cloud cover and you can see rain, that may help you stay a little bit cooler. So if you are in an area, especially up to the north, West Branch, Holton Lake, if you do get maybe more rain than anticipated, you may actually be a little bit cooler than what you're seeing right now on our highs for Sunday. I think the big theme for the day, everyone below average by at least 10 degrees for this time of year. Now, wind gusts are also going to pick up through this, really through this morning into the afternoon. This is 11 a.m. Seeing wind gusts already up to 15 to 20 miles per hour and staying at that 15 to 20, maybe 15 to 25 mile per hour range through about 4 p.m. So definitely a breezy day. Will calm down tonight. May start to pick back up as we get through Monday afternoon, but not as strong. We'll be mostly from the southwest, 10 to 15 miles per hour. So some relief from those winds as we head into the new work week. Now, lows for tonight, maybe something we have to keep an eye on through the next couple of hours, because there has been a trend of seeing more upper 30s, and that's a trend downward for what we've been previously seeing. So if that trend continues, some areas, especially to the north, you may actually end up in the mid 30s, and to continue with that trend, you may see some frost. Right now, I think it is a very small chance, but it is there to keep an eye on through the day. Highs for Monday are going to be back upper 60s into the lower 70s, so definitely seeing a trend upwards compared to what we had maybe this end last week. Definitely seeing more 70s, still below average almost everywhere across the state. And once we get into next week, we may start to see more average temperatures. Comfort cast, that's got us in the pleasant sort of range all the way through Wednesday. There is going to be some moisture in the air by Thursday. Our dew points do look to rise, so it'll be something just to keep an eye on. Nothing extreme, but I think enough that you'll notice it from Wednesday into Thursday. Now, hour by hour, as we head into your afternoon again, shows a mix of sun and clouds. Overcast at times. There is some isolated rain chances. It is not as much as yesterday, but definitely there. If you live in Ogama, Roscommon County, that will be the area you could see an isolated rain chance through our afternoon today. Clears off tonight, and then we head into Monday. We'll see mostly sunny skies. High pressure is going to try to build itself in over the start of the new week. That will end up giving us a chance of more sunshine through next week. Now, as we head into Tuesday morning, we do see some light rain chances to the far north, but luckily don't really reach us. Wednesday, there was a rain chance on the previous model runs. That has started to move out. 7-day forecast, that got 60s for today, 70s for your Monday. We're back into the 70s for all the way through next weekend. Our warmest days definitely look to be Wednesday. We'll also be looking at the possibility of some 80s as we head into next weekend.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.